You've probably heard this. Just wait for rates to drop. It sounds smart, it sounds safe, but what if waiting is actually costing you and your family thousands of dollars and keeping you stuck renting longer than you want it to be? Hi, my name is Robert, and on this channel, we simplify the home loan process. I can remember talking with one of my consultation calls over a year ago now. Single mom, stable job, doing everything right. But it's just like yesterday. I can remember what she told me. She says, Robert, I'm just going to wait until interest rates come down. Well, fast forward 12 months, and here's the deal. Her rent has gone up, home prices in the area that she's wanting to buy has gone up, and she's still in the same place, just paying more in rent. That's the hard part, right? She thought she was doing and making the right decision, and I get it. There's areas in my life where I've pushed things off because of the fear of making the wrong decision, only to find that when I did finally move forward, I'm looking in the rearview mirror saying, man, I should have did this a lot sooner. You see, here's what most people don't realize. You don't control interest rates. Heck, even the people that are supposed to know what's going on with interest rates, the more I study and the longer I'm in this business, I can see that they don't know what's going on either. But here's the deal. You want to control what you can control. And one thing you can control is when you start building equity. You see, waiting feels safe because no one wants to make a bad move. But there are three hidden costs. The first cost, in my opinion, is what I mentioned with that home loan consultation, that mom that I was speaking to, is your rent. You see, every month you wait, you're paying 100% interest. A lot of people want to talk about interest rates when it comes to home buying and things of this nature. Well, when you're renting, you're paying 100%. Facts. You have no ownership, you have no return, and you have no control. Look at it this way. Let's say your rent is $2,000 a month. That's $24,000 a year going towards someone else's investment. The second hidden cost, in my opinion, are home prices. Now, home prices going up just a little bit in cost could be huge, or in percentage, I should say, could be huge. Let's say you're buying a $300,000 home in your area and prices go up, say 3%. Well, that's a $9,000 increase, $9,000 more to buy the same house due to inflation. So here's the deal. When rates drop, demand goes up. Most people don't realize that. You're not the only one waiting for a certain interest rate. And based upon information and research that I've done, and just my daily practice looking at applicants looking to buy across this country, there's a shortage of homes, regardless of what people say. And so that demand is going to be there. That competition is going to be there when rates go down to a certain level. You got to keep that in mind. And guess what? When you have more people looking to buy the same houses that you're looking to buy, or the same house, the price is going to go up even more. You see? So the deal is you're waiting for something that might actually get more competitive as a result of rates coming down. You got to keep that in mind. The third cost that is not being talked about is the missed equity opportunity. What I mean by that, the longer you stay on the sidelines, the more equity you miss. You see, here's the deal. Once you get onto the housing ladder, your principal and interest costs are fixed. And that cost is not going to go up any more as you go in time. And every payment you make, you're building more and more equity. And so this is a quiet one that you have to pay attention to if you want to be a homeowner. When you own a home, part of your payment goes to build the equity. See, that's the ownership part. That's the wealth building part. So while you're waiting, someone else, your landlord, right, is building equity. Okay? Someone else, some of the competition that understand these things are looking or locking in a home that they finally pulled the trigger on. And as a result, they're creating stability for their family. and you're still on the sidelines. Let's be real about it. Waiting is not always wrong. I'll be the first one to tell you that. I'm not here trying to sell you anything. And in my opinion, these are the reasons, or some of the reasons I think that you should wait if you're wanting to buy a house. Your finances aren't ready. You're stretching more. You're getting into an unsafe area because you're trying to buy a house when you're not ready. Second reason you should wait. Your credit needs work. Right? Take the time you need to get your credit together so that you can be successful and get the best rates possible when you get ready to buy. And then I think the third most important reason that you're not ready is because you do not have a plan. You know what they say? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So waiting makes sense in those scenarios. But for most people that I speak to on a daily basis, they're not stuck. They're just not shown what's possible yet. You don't understand what you really can do. And so that's why you watch a lot of videos, because you're looking for the information that you need to make the right decision. So instead of asking, should I wait for rates to drop? Ask this question instead. Am I closer than I think? Because here's what smart buyers do. They buy when they're ready, refinance when rates improve. They don't try to time the market perfectly because it's impossible. They step into the market or buying a home strategically. So imagine this. A year from now, your kids have their own room, you're hosting family gatherings, you finally feel settled. Not because rates were perfect, but because you made a move when it made sense for you. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Robert, I hear you, but I don't have $20,000 saved to even start. And that's exactly where most people get stuck. So in the next video, I'm going to show you something most people never get told. Some buyers are getting into homes with little to no money out of pocket. If you're ready to take the next step and achieve your goal of home ownership, I would love to have a conversation with you. Why? I'm a lender. My NMLS license number is 180100, and my contact information is pinned in the top comment and in the description of this video. My time is up, but I thank you for yours. As I always say, guys, let's be good to one another. Let grace abound. Watch these next two videos. They'll help you in your education as you prepare to become a homeowner. And for the rest of you, indeed, y'all stay blessed.